the Timberwolves win the tip. When the middle of the season rolls around, Clark, how much value do you think there is in keeping an eye on the standings, seeing what the other teams are doing?
You know, Kevin, I think it's a balancing act depending on your team and the makeup of your squad, where you are in the standings. In some cases, it could be a powerful motivator, but I don't think it should be something that discourages you. You have to keep an eye on what's real and what you can control. There's still time for some dramatic shakeups as the season unfolds.
Forbes dishes to Dinwiddie. 5 on the clock. Pass to Doncic. Over Russell. Gobert with the block. And he's able to get it back. And there's the shot.
Way to disrupt out there. Way to disrupt.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. I spoke briefly with Chris Finch. He told me they have to lean on their post game tonight. He wants them to get the ball into the block each time down the floor and pound those guys inside. Sounds like this could be a real physical battle, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And, you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Capella sets a screen for Doncic. Off the left rim and out.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Noel passes to Russell. The feed to Towns. Stolen by McGee. Doncic with it. Picked up by Edwards. The drive by Doncic. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in.
Putting up a goose egg, bageled this period. At this point, you have to run the offense through somebody else. I mean, that's your only choice.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They, right now, are searching for a bucket.
The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And, Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
Back to Gobert. It's stolen by Capella. Dinwiddie kicks to Doncic. Over Russell. That's good from Doncic on the assist by Dinwiddie. Doncic.
Timeout called for Minnesota. T-shirt fans, we're looking for a louder section. One more time for your Timberwolves dancers.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Russell against Doncic. Here's Towns. And the call on the shot.
JaVale McGee. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Timberwolves, Anthony Towns. Taking 2 shots.
Very few can dominate like he can, Kevin. Towns is a monster. I mean, averaging a double-double every year of his career so far. So valuable in what he brings to the table.
Here's Doncic. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis. Clock at 6. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Doesn't go either for Doncic. The Timberwolves have gone 0-4, missing their first 4 field goals. Noel passes to Russell. Towns against McGee. And it's Towns missing.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
And here's Doncic from the arc. No good. Still playing with the cold hand. Makes him just 1 for 8.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way to Doncic.
Second team foul. At the line for the Timberwolves.
Got him that last 4-year deal.
At the line.
And so Russell hits them both.
Guys, it's always good to see a young player start to mature in front of our eyes, and Russell has been that kind of guy. He's done a great job figuring out how to become a better leader.
Doncic against Russell. Doncic with the bucket. And after a lackluster performance in last year's playoff, Russell has some making up to do.
Yeah, and the efficiency has been a problem. Now, if you're a player whose primary value is at the offensive end, you can't just be a volume scorer.
And that one's good. Towns.
You know, the fact that Towns can step out and shoot with accuracy means he doesn't always have to score inside.
Feeds it to Forbes. Yep, that one goes in there.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. To the inside. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Russell.
Making the right choice there. I mean, Russell, this is what scouts like about him, his feel, that intuitive feel for the game.
Dinwiddie outside. MP outside. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Minnesota in the lead. For 3, Edwards. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Doncic dishes to Dinwiddie. MP outside. Doncic outside. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Doncic has got 7.
Boy, you better get out there on this guy. Doncic is prime time for real from that three-point line.
Edwards finds Towns. Inside, here's Gobert. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And he can time.
Changes for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Gobert. Kyle Anderson comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Taurean Prince in for Noel. Wood a screen on Russell. Here's Forrest. He's guarded by Russell. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second. 4 Minnesota. They've gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Pass to Edwards. Up top, Reed. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Forrest passes to Wood. Here's Forrest. Wood in the post. Started by Reed and finished off by Wood.
Well, I love to see Wood use his great length to get to that offensive rebound.
And here's Edwards. A 17-point game for him in the win against Dallas. Here's Reed, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight, neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
He lobs it up. Forced shot is off.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Stolen by Reed. Now here's Anderson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Bounce pass, Russell. Here's Reed. He can't hit that time. Good D by Wood. Dallas has gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Forrest passes to Bertens. MP outside. Pass to Forrest. Over Russell. Forrest's shot is off. Minnesota's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Prince, the pass to Anderson, plays it up and banks it in. And the Timberwolves lead by 3.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time right in the shooting pocket.
Steps back. Reed with the rebound. We've got 1:18 left to play in the first quarter. The Mavericks, GA, have been trying to tighten up their defense the past few seasons, and it's beginning to show.
And we're seeing signs that the players are getting the message, and they're spending more energy at that end of the floor, and that's essential for any elite team.
Wood, a screen on Russell. 2 free throws coming up.
Mavs lead. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the
Big substitution now for Minnesota. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Anderson. Daniels, he's checked in for Taurean Prince. And it's Noel in for D'Angelo Russell. The Mavericks also with a sub. McGee's checked in. Here's Noel. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Towns. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And Greg, it just seems for the Mavs, it's all about finding the right fit for the role players.
And that's why this team was willing to move on from Porzingis. Going forward, you could see them look a lot like the Harden era Rockets.
On the floor for Dallas, the backcourt pair will be Doncic and Dinwiddie. Clint Capella is out there with JaVale McGee, and it's Forbes in at the 3 slot. Dinwiddie against Edwards. Now Dinwiddie over Edwards. Offensive rebound. And a wide open look for MP. And they'll get another chance. Doncic outside from past the arc. Rebound Minnesota. Towns has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Edwards kicks to Gobert. Here's Noel. Guarded by Doncic. Noel, no good. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They trail by 1. Last time they came together was in Minnesota, where they felled the Wolves.
Yeah, on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
Timberwolves foul. Jaden McDaniels. First personal foul. First team foul.
Rally going.
At the line for 2.
First free throw is good. When you think of half-court offenses in general, Greg, how critical is ball and player movement to a team's success?
Kevin, unless you have incredible isolation scores, it's essential. Even then, keeping the defense rotating and reacting is the best way to create open looks and offensive rebound opportunities.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming.
Luka Doncic. Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Minnesota.
On a contender.
Greg, in order for Towns to get the Wolves to where they want to go, and certainly where he wants to go, how does he take the next step?
For me, last season, an inconsistent playoff performance for Cat. He's got to make an imprint on the game, even when shots aren't falling.
Capella finds MP.
Already he's looking at his 3rd foul. I think the coach would probably look.
Now shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game.
Timberwolves foul.
That's good from 4.
Edwards. Third personal foul. Second team foul.
He's off on the second.
You can tell that miss at the line might stick with him for a while. Always hurts to miss a chance to take the lead.
A pass to McDaniels, and the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Dallas. Harkless is checked in. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Capella sends a screen for Dinwiddie to the middle. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Nothing's gonna come easy tonight.
Third team foul. Shooting for Dallas. Point, Capella. Off the line for 2.
As always done, he plays to his strengths.
It's a great point, Kevin. Capella knows where he's best and really focuses on that. Can help the team with minimal touches on offense, but he really anchors a defense by not overextending.
You know, what makes Luka so special and lethal is that he has the ability and the knack for taking over games at the most opportune time. Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
Doncic with it. 13 points in the game. To the right side. Dinwiddie finds Capella. Stolen by McDaniels. A floater. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Mavericks have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Dinwiddie drives in.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And contact on the shot, so he'll...
First personal foul. Third team foul.
Right. Did they ever? I mean, we knew about his nuclear athleticism, but the leadership, the work ethic, the ability to impact winning also have been evident. This is a multi-time All-Star going forward.
MP outside. Pass to Doncic. 5 to shoot. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Here's Noel. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And so it looks retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
And Minnesota has possession. It's a 3-point game. McDaniels kicks to Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Hands it from downtown.
You know, Edwards is still tweaking his three-point shot, but it sure looked good there.
Doncic outside. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. Noel passes to Towns. Here's Noel. Guarded by Doncic. Dinwiddie against Edwards. And they take the lead. Edwards got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, you know, the second period's been much more kind to him than the first. I mean, let's see if he can keep it going and maintain this.
The feed now to Forbes. Towns with the steal. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Edwards can't hit.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Here's Noel. Guarded by Doncic. Outside Edwards. Puts up a 3. A shot by McDaniels, no good. Dallas has gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Here's Harkless. Shooting foul.
Shooting for Dallas.
Kevin, I mean, it shows they're ready to compete in the postseason. That's huge and speaks to just how far this team has come.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Nas Reed, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Anderson comes in for Towns. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for McDaniels. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Noel.
What? Come on, Brad. That's a soft foul.
In the paint, that inside scoring has gotten much stronger.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Davis Bertans comes in for Maurice Harkless. And it's Reggie Bullock in for Luka Doncic. And here's Russell. He's got 6. Passes it to Reed. Back to Russell. Will it go? And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Their tennis passes to Forbes. Bertans against Anderson. Now, here's Bertans. Defense is right there. Timberwolves trail by 5. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Edwards. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Edwards got 8 points.
Built like a linebacker, Edwards is not your average off guard, folks.
Pass to Green. At the top of the key, Forbes. That one off the back iron and out. Minnesota's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Prince dishes to Anderson. Here's Green. Second shot opportunity. The shot will not fall. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Edwards kicks to Prince. The shot goes down and he gets this game back to even. Prince has got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, you know, Prince is always doing a nice job working to get open, and that's the reward you get for staying active, keeping yourself moving, an open look on the jump shot there.
Bertans finds MP. Wood with the screen for MP. Back to Bertans. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Bertans got his second bucket. Now, here is Russell. For 3, Edwards. No good on the last second attempt there. It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Dallas Mavericks. Setting up teammates and getting buckets. He is looking as determined as ever. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Look, I got to praise what he's doing, playing with power, dominant in the lane.
All right, guys, let's move on and see the latest injury. That is more than enough.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And there's D'Angelo Russell, and it's Noel in at the 2 guard. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. Russell, no good.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
Doncic passes to Capella. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 5 assists in the game. Russell against Doncic. Here's Towns. Rebounded by McGee.
Take what's available. Use the fadeaway when the defender's there on you.
Floats it up for MP. It's stolen by Gobert. Russell with it. Defended by Dinwiddie. Noel takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And that's the kind of bucket they needed. Close game in the second half. Great finish.
Third personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Mavericks, Clint Capella. 2 shots.
Defensive anchor and takes quality shots, and because of that, he plays his role to perfection.
And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot riding up. It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Got a piece of it. Towns with the steal. He feeds it to Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Towns showing you a willingness to want to make his teammates better with that pass there.
Doncic dishes to McGee. Shoots and out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Towns, a screen on Doncic. Now the pass to Noel. Back to Russell. Pass to Edwards for the lead. Dinwiddie with the rebound. Dinwiddie's got 4 rebounds in this game.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Towns, a screen on Dinwiddie. Noel passes to Towns. Towns sets the pick for Russell, and there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Man, what a nice read, boy. Exquisite, perfect timing by D'Angelo off the pick and roll.
Dinwiddie kicks to Doncic. No good with the triple.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Towns. A miss that time would have put him up. And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. He dishes it to Doncic. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Gobert against Dinwiddie. 6 to shoot. Doncic passes to Forbes. And they double up MP. Dinwiddie's shot is off for Minnesota. They've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Passes to Noel. And here's Towns. Dinwiddie covering for the lead. And he overshot that one, missing. Dallas has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Now Doncic, 15 points in the game. Dinwiddie outside. Back to Doncic. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Doncic has got 17.
That's just a fantastic decision from Doncic, seeing a chance to go to work inside and taking it.
Russell finds Towns. Out to Russell. Fires from deep. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Capella's got his 4th rebound in this one. Russell against Doncic. MP with a screen on Russell. Doncic passes to McGee. For 3, Forbes. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Timberwolves trail, and now the Timberwolves on the break. clinks the dunk off the rim. Doncic passes to Dinwiddie. Capella trying to free himself up. That one falls. He's got 9.
That's their third straight make off an assist. And you watch the way Doncic runs this offense. He's become a master at the pick and roll. Incredible to see someone run it to perfection.
And the whistle blows.
It's amazing how well he reads the defense, but he can also freeze the defender or create confusion with that hesitation. He has all.
Timberwolves leading by 4. On the floor right now for the Mavericks. The backcourt pair will be Doncic and Dinwiddie. Wood out there with JaVale McGee. And it's Forbes in at the small forward. Here's Gobert. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot.
McGee, second personal foul, first team foul.
Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
He did the important part at the line there, the heavy lifting, if you will. Made this a 2-possession game.
Edwards with it. Anderson outside. Here's Towns. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Forbes. Anderson with the block. They get it back. Dinwiddie passes to Wood. Here is Forbes. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Wood. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's Noel. Guarded by Doncic. Noel passes to Edwards. And here's Towns. Back to Edwards. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got 4 assists now tonight. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Towns, a screen on Doncic. Going inside. Towns. And it's Towns on the follow. Towns has got the lead up to 9 now for Minnesota.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Here's Dinwiddie. Here's Wood. And the rejection by Towns.
Using all of his height to smother the shot completely. Emphatic block that time by Karl Anthony Towns.
Anderson outside. Three-pointer. On the rebound goes to the Mavericks. McGee's got his 7th rebound here tonight. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Wood kicks to Dinwiddie. Back to Wood. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. And now that's 11 points for Christian Wood.
Well, I love how comfortable and composed Wood is down there. Takes his time and just does his thing in his way.
Pass to Towns. And there it is for him. Towns has got the lead back up to 9 now. Ross is checked in. The Mavericks also with a sub. Capella's checked in. The Mavericks have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Dinwiddie outside. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
When you play with Luka now, Doncic, he's ready to find you if you're open, so you've got to be ready to receive.
Gobert with a screen for Russell. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Russell. Mavericks trail by 7. Doncic feeling it out. Here he goes. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Edwards. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but
Second team foul. At the line for your Timberwolves, Anthony Edwards. 2 shots.
Across the board, but it's also his personality. He plays with tremendous swagger.
Hey, like a lot of guys, Edwards rides momentum as a player. When his confidence is soaring, so is his activity level.
And foul on it's on Anthony Edwards. The first free throw is good.
At the line for the Mavericks. Edwards at the line for 2.
Both free throws good from Forbes. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th quarter. The 8-footer. And Towns throws it down.
One of the many skills that Towns brings every night is his offensive rebound.
And here is Doncic, MP outside.
Spencer Dinwiddie. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Timberwolves leading by 7. Russell from long range. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Dinwiddie finds Doncic. Back to Dinwiddie. Launches a 3. And it's Russell with the rebound.
You know, after connecting on 1 3-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
JaVale McGee. 4th personal foul. 3rd team foul. At the line for Minnesota, Anthony Edwards.
And missing opportunities here to extend that lead at the free throw line this half. And he continues to struggle at the line. He has not had the feel for his rhythm there tonight.
It's stolen by Gobert. Here's Edwards. Another miss by Minnesota. Mavericks trail by 7. Now, here's MP. Doncic outside. 6 on the shot clock. From the arc. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. Edwards got 4 rebounds in this game. There's the pass to Towns. Out to Edwards. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That is his
4th team foul.
On defense, Dallas. They trail by 7. Edwards dishes to Gobert. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots over Capella, and he gets the whistle.
Second personal foul. 5th team foul.
And that's why you have to be physical with him on defense.
And Gobert drops them both. Mavericks trail by 9. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Pass to Forbes. Here's Doncic. To stop the drought. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So
He and so many others are high on Doncic. I mean, he's got the ability to fight through challenges that defenses present.
Timberwolves leading by 6. Outside, Russell. Towns down low. McGee's there. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. McGee inside. He's guarded by Russell. He doesn't hit that one. Passes it to Towns for the 3. No good. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. MP outside. McGee sets the pick for MP. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Russell passes to Noel. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. He kicks it to Towns. Edwards passes to Towns. Can't hit from in close. Mavericks trail by 6. Now MP. Pass to Doncic. Back to Forbes. Shot clock at 5. No good that time. Great D that time from Edwards. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Out to the wing. Towns against McGee. Towns dishes to Russell. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got his 5th assist in this one.
Well, you know, this is just who Russell is, in my opinion, guys. A very assertive and confident player who looks to score the ball as much as he can.
Gobert with the block, and they get it back. MP finds McGee. And they call an illegal screen here.
That's just ball like that and let it get back across midcourt.
And they know that. I mean, maybe it's a mistake that'll sharpen their focus a little bit going forward.
Outside Edwards. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball. Towns. Mavericks trail by 8. Up top, Doncic. He's guarded by Russell. Here's McGee. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials.
The right situation. He's been very effective.
Both free throws good from McGee.
Knocking down the free throws and eating into this lead with the clock stopped.
Gobert with a screen for Russell. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to ease up off the threes.
Towns with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Noel passes to Edwards. McGee with the block.
Boy, and the wingspan McGee has covers a lot of ground. Very useful for shot blocking.
Capella with a screen on Edwards. Lob pass to Capella. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, I like how Capella stays one step ahead of the posse on defense. Has a real good...
So he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Sensing an opportunity here to increase the lead and capitalizing on it.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. MP finds Capella. And here's Doncic from the arc. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns.
Third personal foul. At the line for the Timberwolves, taking 2 shots.
That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Dallas calls timeout. They trail by 7.
It's a long shot.
And so it's the Timberwolves who come out on top here.